Share your story, how to write an About Us page, examples and templates. Hey guys, you've got a website now and you know you have to have an About Us page, but don't make it an afterthought. Make it something that's going to help you sell your products. Hey, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe down there. Hit that subscribe button and don't forget, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time we go live or I upload a video. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to write the perfect About Us page. I'm going to explain to you why you should do it, how you should do it, and how you're going to get more business off it. Let's get going. You know, unfortunately most About Us pages are treated like some type of obligation. Well, that's one of the tabs, so I've got to fill it in. But no, this is your opportunity to tell your story and to connect with your audience. Shoppers are interested in you and what you're all about and what you stand for. They want to know how you got started, the journey you went down, and they want to be able to connect with you. I'll give you an example. Our page for Survival Cave Food, it's a page where we tell people what we stand for. I believe in freedoms, I believe in being protected, and I want to let my customers know that I support their freedoms and that our products are all made in the USA. They're all USA made, produced and manufactured in the United States. That's something most companies can't say anymore. This is also your opportunity to put a face to your business. Why are you doing what you do? Why are you selling the products you're selling? I know personally I sell the products I sell because I saw too many people unprepared in disasters when I was on the Virginia Beach Rescue Squad in Virginia Beach, Virginia. I used to go to homes and see that they had no food, no water, they just weren't prepared, and that's what motivated me to start Survival Cave Food. So why did you start your company? This is your opportunity to tell them, and you know what, you can also tell them in a video. Videos work really well on About Us pages. They're not expecting that. They don't expect you to actually do a video and explain what you're all about. So that's another opportunity for you. Don't forget also, put it in writing too, because there are hearing impaired people and they won't be able to use your video if they can't hear your video. So make sure you have a text version of it right below it. Now let's talk about how you're going to write this About Us page. The best ones out there really kind of tell a story in story form. People want to know about you and what really motivated you to start this business. Were you just trying to make money? They don't want to hear about that. They want to hear about what you're doing for other people, because everybody listens to the same radio station, WIFM. What's in it for me? Okay, so that's what you need to do. I want you to use this formula. Number one, set the scene. Who started the company? Why did they start the company? What were the goals? What were the mission of that particular person? Was it you? Was it a group of people? Maybe you could introduce them to your team at this time. Number two, you want to introduce them to the main problem, the problem that they're probably trying to fix, and how you're going to fix it. That's step two. Number three, rise to the occasion. Tell them how you got to this solution. What pain points did you have to go through to get there? What things did you try that didn't work out? And then what was the revelation where you finally got there and you figured out what was going to work for your company? Number four, talk about arriving at the solution. When you got to the solution, how did you feel? What was that thing that could solve other people's problems that you had worked so hard on? Number five, envision what's next. Tell them what you're working on now. Let them know what you're working towards right now that you haven't accomplished but that you would like to accomplish, and with their support and their purchases they can help you get to the next step. And you may want to close out with something along the lines of what it is that your company has done that nobody else had done. Now at Survival Cave Food, the number one thing we wanted to do is produce a food that you wanted to eat, not something that you had to eat. So many people say, well, if I'm starving I'll eat anything, but who wants to do that? I mean, it's bad enough to be starving. It's bad enough to have a bad situation, whether it's a hurricane, an earthquake, a world illness, whatever it may be. But wouldn't you like to eat really good food in a situation like that? So that's what we developed at Survival Cave Food, and you can check us out at survivalcavefood.com and see some of our products. We also wanted to have a wide variety of products because so many sites don't have a wide variety. We produce beef, chicken, turkey, pork, ground beef, so that we satisfy every need. We wanted to have a clean protein so we don't have any additives, any chemicals, anything unnatural in the cans. We just have slow pressure cooked great meats. You want to let your audience know about that. You may also want to incorporate some concrete numbers. Now in our canned meats we talk about health, So we also talk about the amount of sodium, the amount of calories, the amount of protein. So we include all of that in our About Us page. In addition to that, you may want to talk about the data of your company, how you started small, how you grew, what your future goals are, how many people you've sold to, how many people you've helped. That's another thing that people like to hear, and it helps them connect with you. Now let's take a look at some examples of other companies outside of our company so I can share them with you. The first one here is Merit, and you can see it says high quality clothing that helps kids get to college. Every 26 seconds a kid in America drops out of high school. Merit is caused by design. For the past 4 years, 20% of all purchases have funded college scholarships for underserved youth. Now the next thing you may want to do is introduce your team. Maybe you have a team of developers, maybe you have a team of creators, whatever it is. Put them on your About Us page. Let's take a look at one of those right now. Okay, in this picture here you can see it has a picture of a person and it has what their job is. This is at Death Wish Coffee, and you can see they're kind of grungy, kind of tough people. It kind of gives the image of that company. You can also add a photo gallery from your company. Maybe it's your products, maybe it's your warehouse, maybe it's part of your office or something like that, so they can kind of see what's going on in your business. Don't forget, this is a great place for all your social links. Normally I would say keep your social links off of all your stuff except for the bottom of your page if they're looking for them, because you don't want to lose a sale. You don't want them clicking on a social link and leaving when they're looking at the product you're trying to sell. But on the About Us page, they're trying to learn about you. So this is a highly appropriate place to put your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, whatever you got going on, your YouTube. I love me some YouTube, by the way. We're on YouTube right now, but put all those links there so they can find more information about you. Now you also want to have some CTAs on there, which are call to action. What are call to actions? Well, it could be a link to your blog, it could be a link to some of your products. It could say click here to view our products, click here to read our blog. It could be maybe you have a YouTube channel, click here to watch my YouTube videos. Whatever it is, this is a great place to incorporate all those links into your website. All right, real quick, I told you I wanted to show you some templates, so let's check out the screen now. I'm going to put some templates up here. The first one here is pretty simple. It said founders, whoever the founders are, started whatever the company name is because, and then you explain the problem in your industry, and then you could put that's why, and then you describe the journey to the solution, and then you could say along the way, and you're going to share the milestones and the wins of your particular company. Then you want to add something along the lines of we want to be, and then state your mission going forward. Let me put another example up on the screen so you can see it and kind of see how you incorporate all of those things into your About Us page. Now this is Aspen, and it says here we're a collective group of travelers and thrill seekers. Okay, Aspen was founded on the belief that a business doesn't have to compromise to create great products at great prices. Launched with the same courageous spirit we bring to all adventures, we embarked on this journey with a clear set of objectives: to offer the highest quality gear as an unparalleled value while helping to nurture our growing community of travelers, explorers, and adventurers. We are all a little wild at heart, are we not? There is much to be gained from traveling and seeing the world. We should embrace at least a little wanderlust. When you equip yourself with adventure, you are bound to find some. So heed the call and get out there. Now some of you out there, I know what you're thinking, you're interested in having this automatically generated. You're willing to pay some generator to generate this About Us page. Nothing can be as genuine as you. I know this takes time, but this is very important when you create this About Us page. So take the time, explain the story, tell these people who you are, let them inside your world a little bit. If they're inside your world, that makes them feel that much more connected with you, and when you do that, you're going to have a great About Us page. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value out of it, and I hope you're going to do a good About Us page. I know after this video I'm going to go back and look at ours right now because I think it needs some help. But when you do this, guys, you're going to have a much better connection with your audience. You're going to have more people really interested in your company, and hopefully it will build that bond with your company and let them know that you really do care about them. You really do care about solving their problems, and that you're different from everybody else that's out there. This takes just a little bit of time, but it's well worth it. You've got the templates, you've seen examples, no excuses. Okay, also there's no excuse for not hitting that subscribe button down there. Click that button. If it's red, turn it gray, and when you do that, a bell's going to pop up just like this. You want to ring the bell and turn on all notifications so that you're notified every time I go live or I upload a new video. I really appreciate you watching this. Put your comments below. Do you have an About Us page? What are some good ones that you've seen? What are the problems you're having? Or maybe you just want to say hello. Put that in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Subscribe, like, bell notifications, all that good stuff. I'll talk to you real soon. See you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.